Hello, everybody. This is Strict9 with Strict9 GP, and we're on episode 10 of my Out of the Park 18 playthrough with the Philadelphia Phillies, and we are still alive. Not only alive in the playoffs, but we are currently in the division series, and we're leading San Diego 2-1. So we're about to play what could be the deciding game. I'm hoping it is anyway. We're home now, and game 4, we're up 2-1. The way the series has gone so far, we won the first one 3-1, had to come back. I think we were down 1-0 into the 6th or 7th inning, came back. Our pitching was really solid that game. We got really blown away in that second game. Kevin Gowdy started and gave up like 8 runs in 2 innings, and I was just so, at that point I was like, well, this is over, and I kept him in there, and he gave me 7 innings, so that was good. It saved the bullpen, and we came back and won game 3 in Philadelphia 10-3. Had a great game offensively. Some of the highlights: Juan Ochoa is having a great series, 5 for 11, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Sean Barge, who I sat in one game, I don't know if it was the second one or the first one, but he's been doing really well. He's 5 for 8, drove in 4 runs. Evan White at first, he's hitting 500, 6 for 12. So my offense is really doing well. Pitching, aside from Kevin Gowdy's bad game, my pitching is looking good. My bullpen hasn't given up any runs in the whole series, so they're looking solid. So we are 1 game away from going to the league championship, and I'm kind of it's kind of unbelievable, really, considering how we just squeaked into the playoffs. I didn't think we were going to match up that well against the Padres, but really our season record against them was 4-3, so it just might be that we're matching up really good against them, and that's why we're doing so well. As for the rest of the league, it's pretty tight in the American League. They've only played a couple games, but they're tied at a game apiece, both Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Detroit, Oakland. And then Milwaukee, they just swept right through San Francisco. And Milwaukee had the best record in the league. So I think they're going to be really the team to beat, regardless of whether I can hang on and beat San Diego or whether San Diego wins. They had you see their season record there, 105 wins. So they're really solid offensively. Kevin Dowdell, who I really think is going to be the MVP in the National League. He had a sensational playoffs in that first series. 8 for 13, a home run, 5 RBIs, and I believe he was the MVP. Yeah, he was the MVP of the series. But I'm ready to go now, and I'm going to play this game out, and we'll just get started and see if I can hold on. I guess the biggest decision I'm going to have to make is who I'm going to start. And they're starting a lefty, Aiden Baumgartner. I wonder if he's any kin to the Baumgartner we know for the Giants. But he's a little sketchy there. It looks like he may be almost a rookie. They may have had some trouble with their pitching staff there. I don't know if they've got injuries or not, but he's just a half-star rated pitcher. So, that might be some good luck for me. Shrimsher, it looks like San Diego is really matched up well against lefties, so I don't really want to pitch him. So let me see who that would leave me. I don't want to go with Rhea because he's only got 3-4 days rest. So that would leave me Coriolan, who was up and down throughout the season, and he's really only a 2-pitch pitcher. His changeup is not that great, but I saw him pitch some good games here and there through the season. I think I would be better off going with him over Shrimsher at this point. So let me go ahead and start him, and then for the rest of the lineup, I think I'll keep Barge in there, even though he's not matched up as well against lefties. He's been really hot. We'll see how he goes. But I'm definitely going to put Nova in, excuse me, at third. And yeah, that'll give Tyler Freeman off the bench. He'll be a good choice to have coming in off the bench if I need him. And I'll go with Oviedo starting at shortstop. So here we go. Let's get it started and see if we can squeak out another win here and go on to the league championship. So I don't sim every pitch. I sim like the one pitch setting. So they're going to be batting first, and let's just get it started. Full count. Looks like the wind is blowing out the center, so it could be a tough day for me if some of these power hitters for San Diego get into and first batter, and it's out of here. Home run, just barely got inside the foul pole. So not a good start. Took him to a full count, and he hit a home run off of him. Luis Alazar is a pull hitter. I'm going to do like a weak shift on him and keep the outfield where it is. First pitch, is 1-0. He lines one out to left. Come on, guys. We gotta calm down here. Let me hold the runner at first. I should have played double play depth. Hubscher is a tough out. Oh, he got the lead runner. Did he get the second one? Now he's safe. So he's safe at first. That brings up Fernando Tatis, who's a spray hitter. But I'm going to play infield double play depth and see if he can get out of this inning with just the one run. Oh, could be. And there it is. Good pitch there to get the double play. So one inning down. We're down 1-0. Let's see if our bats can come alive against this pretty shaky starting pitcher. So Vargas is going to lead it off. He's having a pretty decent series. Batting .286. He's driven in 3. And it's a 1-1 count. And looks like he pops up to center. Not much going on with that one. That brings up Oviedo, who has been really almost not a factor. In 7 at-bats, just 1 hit. Oh, and he lines one past the second baseman, so he's on. And he has decent speed, but that catcher, he has a catcher arm of 18, and Baumgartner, who's the lefty, has a hold of 17. So I'm not going to really have much luck running against him. But Nova's up. He's got some power. I'm just going to let him swing away. And he may have gotten a... Nope. They go with the out at first. So Oviedo on second. And this is Josh Mast. I should have gone with Aylman, who's been okay. Mast is 0 for 4 in the playoffs so far. 2-1. And looks like he's going to pop up to the left field now in the inning. So not much going on there. Oviedo did squeak out a hit, but that's as far as we got. Naylor comes up. He's a really big pull hitter. I'm going to shift the outfield and the infield to the right. And let's see if we can get him out. Oh, and a little nubber down to first. That brings up Callaway, who is rated normal. I just play him straight away. And first pitch out to the shortstop, and he's out. So 2 up, 2 down. Not a bad start. Here's Eric Knowles, who he has a little bit of power, but I'm going to play him straight away as well. He's not listed as a pull hitter. Oh, and he goes deep. This one, come on, stay in. And Ochoa hauls it in. He tracked it down. Ochoa is listed as shaky in defense, but he's made some good plays through the series here. So Evan White leads it off. He's got a hot bat. He's 6 for 12 in the series so far. And he gets another one through. Got it right up through the infield there. So he's at first. Brings up Ochoa, batting left. Let's see what he can do here. 0-2 is a count, though. And he strikes him out. That's the first strikeout of the game for Baumgartner. And McMillan is in at catcher. I've been platooning him against lefties. We've got a full count going, and that's going to be a base hit. And Mike Callaway is a I think I'm gonna leave him. I'm not gonna test him. Ball's a little bit too shallow. But that brings up Barge, who's batting lefty here. But he's got a hot bat. He's 5 for 8. Let's see what he can do here. Speedy runner. Well, not really a speedy runner. Well, they get the lead, or they got the out at first. But that brings up Coriolan, who is really not a good hitter at all. He batted .074 in the season. So hopefully he can get the bat on the ball and maybe an error. Now pop up in foul territory, and first baseman gets it. So we got a couple of hits, but couldn't really do anything there. So we go to the third, still down 1-0. Hagen Danner is leading off for them. He's a spray hitter. 1-0, and he's going to line it out to right. So man on first. He doesn't have any speed, so I'm going to play Baumgartner to bunt. I'll bring the corners in, and I'll hold the runner and see what we can do here. He bunts it to that's close. Whew. Almost did not get the run. I don't know why he didn't go to second on that. I don't know if they were just not in position or what. But now we got one out, guy on second, and this is Drew Waters up. He's lefty. He's got a little bit of power. You can see on the playoffs, he's been really hot for them. 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Let's see. He's playing straight up, and he pops it up. Hopefully Vargas will get to it, and he does. So 2 away. That brings up Almanzar, who pull hitter. I'm going to play the infield with the weak shift left. Yeah, that'll work. And pitch to him, 2-1 count. And he lines it into center, but they're going to hold the runner at third. So that brings up Hudgman, who is a very tough out. He was MVP last year, and he's having a pretty good series so far, 308. But we just got to pitch to him and see what he does. Come on, Ochoa, track it down. And he does. Another good play from Ochoa. Saved at least a run, possibly 2. So now we're back to the top of the order. Vargas leading off. I think he popped up last time. Count 1 and 2. He drills it down to third. Easy out. So now Oviedo up. He had a hit his last time. 0 and 2. And out to short. Nothing doing this inning. That's going to bring up Nova, who I forget what he did last time. They'll probably say here. Down to third. 1, 2, 3. Not a good inning. So we're down 1-0 through 3, and that brings up Tatis, who is batting .286 this series, down to third, easy out. And that brings up Naylor, who is 1 for 12. So far, I've done pretty well against him, but he has some power if he gets a hold of one. No, it struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Coriolan in the game. That brings up Mike Callaway, and he drills it. This one may stay in, and it does. Mast puts it away. So 3.5 innings done, and we're still trailing 1-0. Mast leads it up off. He's 0 for 5 in the playoffs now, and he strikes out. I may have to sit him. Now we got White, who got a hit, and he draws a walk. So he's really been good. He's 7 for 13 now in the playoffs. And we got Ochoa up, who struck out his last time. Let's see if he can do a little bit better. It's 0 and 2, and he gets under it. And gosh, a diving catch. Oh man, that could have been extra bases. So it's up to McMillan now. He might be my last chance to get something going this inning, and he drills it out to right, and Callaway comes in and gets it. We just can't catch a break now. So through 4, We're still down 1-0. Eric Knowles leads it off for them. It's 2-1 count, and he goes up through the middle for a base hit. Not a good start. He has some really good speed too, and Corlon is not very good at holding. Let me throw to first and see if we can keep him honest. I may go to first again. And who they got batting? They got Danner batting. I'm gonna try a pitch out. I don't trust that they're not gonna run this guy. McMillan has a good arm at 16, so I'm gonna play double play depth, hold the runner, and there he goes. And he's gonna steal it pretty easy. It's really tough to when you're going up against speed like that and playing out the games. It's really tough to catch those guys. Oh, he drills it down to first, but that'll get the runner over. So 1 out, runner on third, pitcher up. I'm gonna bring the corners in, and oh dang, he's gonna bring in the run. I should have played the infield in. That was probably my mistake on that one. So it's 2-0 now, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Drew Waters comes up. He's leading off for them. 1-2 count. So Corlon gets him swinging. He hasn't pitched a bad game, really. Just the 2 runs in 5 innings. I would be okay with that if we could just get some offense going. Barge leads it off 2-1, and he gets a hit. Good hit for him against the lefty. So he is batting, I think, 600 in this series. So now do I leave Corlon in? I think I am. I don't want to take him out too early. I'm going to try to bunt. He's not very good at sacrifice bunting either, but Barge has some speed. I need to try to get him over. And he lays it down to the pitcher. Pretty good bunt. And let me see. Oh, he barely got him out at first. That was a close play. But now we have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Vargas up. This might be our best chance we've had throughout the whole game. And he lines it up the middle, and I think he's going to catch it. They played some really good defense so far this game. So Oviedo coming up. He's 1 for 2. We need a big hit from him. Oh, and he just dribbles it down to second, and that's going to end the inning. So we cannot find a way to score here. Down 2-0, going into the top of the 6th. Almanzar leads it off. He's listed as a pull hitter. I'm going to do a weak shift to the left. It's full count. He hits it right to the shortstop. 1 up, 1 down. Corlon now, he's up to 68 pitches, but he's got good stamina. I think he could stay if he needs to. Oh, and he walks Hubscher. So they got a runner on first now with Tatis up, who's a dangerous hitter. He hasn't been doing much this series, but he's had a pretty good year for him. 36 home runs. So we got the infield at double play depth, 1 and 2, and he pops up to right. Hopefully Ochoa's got that one sized up. Now Naylor up. I'm going to do the typical shift right for him and shift the outfield to the right and see if we can't get out of this inning. And he nubs it down, and that's going to be pretty good play by the pitcher and the first baseman there to get us out of the inning. So we're down to the bottom of the 6th. It's getting tough. We need to start hitting here. Nova leads off against Baumgartner, who's having a good game. Yeah, not a good hit. Easy little dribbler there to the shortstop. That brings up Mast, who's 0 for 6. I'm gonna test him one more time, but this might be his last at bat. And nothing doing. So Evan White, my last chance here in the bottom of the 6th, 1-1, and he's gonna easy ground out to the second baseman, and we're still down 2-0 through 6. Corlon up to 18 pitches. I'm gonna see how he starts out here, and may think about taking him out. First pitch, and Vargas has it sized up, but he couldn't catch it. What was the deal there? So, leadoff double with a lot of speed on base, and that brings up Eric Knowles. Let me visit the mound, see how he's holding up. He's still going strong. Oh, and that's gonna bring in another run. Nope, they leave him at third. So first and third, Danner up. I'm gonna play the infield in. Eric Knowles might run here, but I'll give up. And he pops it up, and looks like first baseman White's gonna have it. And they're gonna leave Baumgartner in there. They're batting him. Runners on first and third. I'm gonna bring that infield in. Hopefully he gets a strikeout here to end the inning. Oh, what was that? He throws it away. Oh my gosh. That was a terrible play. Oh man, I would have much rather he just gave up second on that one. But now we're down 3-0, and could be down 4-0 now. That was a good hit from the pitcher. Ochoa gets it. Throw home is not going to be in time. So we're down 4-0. I'm just going to let Corey Line try to finish this one out. It's a liner, and Mass can't get to it. He winds up standing up at second. So things are not looking good. Almanzar, weak shift left. This will be his last batter. And yep, it's a bloodbath now. They leave him. They leave him at third. They don't test Vargas's arm, but time to bring in another pitcher. I don't have the warm-up rule on, so I really prefer not to play with that, honestly. It's a little bit too much to keep up with, for me anyway, when I'm playing out the game. So I'm bringing in Ketchum. I don't think he's pitched so far. No, he's pitched one inning. Hasn't given up a run. Let's see if he can save it, keep it a four-run game here. And looks like that's going to do it. So we got the force at second. Now we're through 7.5, and we are not doing well. Ochoa leading it off. He's 0 for 2. And it's a 2-2 count. And he gets under it a little bit, looks like, and I think that's going to be an out. So McMillan up now. Somebody's got to get a hit. Come on. I don't think we've had an extra base hit this whole game. Pop up. Nothing doing. So up to Barge now. It's 0-1. He's had a hit, and that's going to be an easy out. So 1-2-3. We're through 7, down 4-0. I'm going to leave Ketchum in, see if he can shut him down. Big hit to lead it off. That's going to be extra bases. And he's going to wind up at second, stand-up double. That brings up Naylor, who still having a pretty tough series so far, but he is a pretty dangerous hitter. 251 career home runs. He's got some power. It's 0-2 count, and Ketchum strikes him out. It's Callaway up now. 2-0 count. And that's probably going to get down. And I thought it was going to bring in a run, but they left the runner on third, so now we got Knowles up. Let me see how Knowles is batting here. He's rated not as good against lefties, so I'm going to bring in a lefty here. I'm going to bring in Chris Ollis. See if he can get the out. I'm going to play double play depth. I know I'll probably give up the run there, but it's 4-0. I don't know if it really matters at this point. So he's got him to a full count, and he strikes him out, so he did the job. That's going to bring up Hagen Danner, who his ratings not as good against righties. For the series, he's 7 for 15 though. I'm going to bring in another pitcher here. Let's bring in Ramos. We need the stopper out there. Ramos has pitched 1 inning of scoreless ball so far in the series. So let's see if he can get out of this inning. It's 1-2. And he pops it up to right as Ochoa tracks it down. Whew, so our bullpen continues to pitch really good this series. So now we got Ramos in. Man, I didn't figure that on that, but had to do what I had to do. So who should I bring in? I think I'm going to let Freeman bat here. I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's really solid against lefties. Yeah, 14 contact. Let's see if he can start us off on a good note. It's full count. And he lines it. Oh, gosh, the first baseman made a great catch there. That's the kind of game it's been. And they're going with a new pitcher, Hunter Green, against Vargas, who is 0 for 3 in this game. It's 2-2 count. Starting to feel this one slip away from us. And he lines it, or did he beat it? He's safe. He beat the throw from the first baseman. Hunter Green, his hold is not that great, but again, I don't know if I want to test this guy's arm. I got Oviedo. I think what I'm going to do is a run and hit. And he's going, get down. I think he stole it, yeah. So now we got a runner on second. Oviedo up. It's 1-2. That doesn't look good. And it's not. He sets him down. Oh God, Hunter Green strikes him out. And Hunter Green, pretty good season for him out of the bullpen. 2.53 ERA, 7 saves. So Nova's going to be my last chance here. It's a 1-1, and looks like he pops it up to the right fielder, and that's gonna do it. 5 hits so far in this game, and not a single base hit yet. So they're going to start this guy, Abdiel Layer. Wow, he's got a good eye. 77 walks this year. And he's rated about equal, lefty or righty. So let's see who I've got that I can pitch. So I got Espinoza, Neris, or Castro. I'm going to save Castro and go with Espinoza. Let's hope he can keep it scoreless and get us to the bottom of the ninth with maybe another chance. And that's down to Nova. He gets him out. So 1 away. That brings up Waters, who is 1 for 4, but he scored a couple runs. He's had a pretty good game. 0-1. He pops up. Hopefully Vargas can get there, and he does. So 2 outs. Almanzar, he's there. Hopefully their last out of the inning. It's 0-2. He lines it through past Nova. So 1 on now with Hubschman, always dangerous up to bat. Full count, and come on, Vargas, get there, and he does. So we're down to the last half inning, and I'm not feeling it. We have really struggled offensively. Mast is going to lead it off against Conover. His ratings are pretty good. Let me see how Elman is against righties. Elman is probably a bigger... Yeah, I'm going to go with Elman. We need some help here. See if he can do a good job. He's batting 300 in the series, but nothing really, no extra base hits, I don't think. He hasn't driven in anybody. And he lines it to left. That's going to get down, but he stays at first. So he's on first for Evan White, who is 1 for 2 with a walk. He's batting 500 in the series. Oh, and the ball gets away. Wild pitch. So Elman's going to be down to second. So put on your rally caps. Nobody out. Full count. And he gets under it, and it's gone. 2-run home run. So we've closed the gap. It's 4-2. Bottom of the ninth. That's unbelievable. I didn't expect to see that. And Steve White, is he a new pitcher? I think he is. And Ochoa's going to lead it off. White looks like their closer. So he had a pretty good year. It's 1-0 to Ochoa. Come on, guys. We need this one. And looks like he pops it up to the left. So 2 away. Now I'm going to bring in Keenan Smith to bat for McMillan. I'm about to run out of choices here, but it's 2-2. Smith strikes out. Didn't want to see that. So Sean Barge, who has been hitting really well, he's our last chance here. Come on, guy. 0-2. And he lines it past the first baseman, so he gets on. It's a 2 away. Espinoza is due up. I gotta go to the bench, and we're gonna bring in David Dahl. David Dahl was he's 1 for 3 in the series. Pretty decent year for him this year. And he draws the walk. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys, we need to keep it going. 2 away for Vargas. This could be a tough matchup for Vargas. And it's 1-2. Oh, and he dribbles it to the pitcher, and that'll do it. So San Diego ties the series. It's 2 games apiece, and that was a tough loss. I hate to see us go down that way, but at least we rallied in the ninth, and hopefully that'll look good for Game 5. Maybe that'll give us some momentum, if that's possible, because we're now going to be playing in San Diego. But looking at the game, White had a good game for us, 2 for 3 in that big home run in the 9th inning. Barge was 2 for 4. For them, Almanzar was 4 for 5. I couldn't get him out. Callaway, a good game. Knowles, a good game. And looks like Baumgartner, yeah, he was the player of the game, and no wonder. 7 1/3, 4 hits, 1 walk, no runs. So it wasn't going to happen today. Our bullpen was solid, but we just couldn't do it. So San Diego's going to take us to the 5th and deciding game, and hopefully we'll find some luck. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to be pitching Rhea, who has been my best pitcher this year, so he'll be fully rested, and that might give me a good chance against him. He pitched well his first game. He went 6 1/3 to give up he only gave up 1 run. So that's what's going to happen in the next episode. So come back, stay tuned. Hopefully we'll squeak a win out and go to the championship series. I'd like to see us get at least that far. But I'm really pleased that we've gotten at least into the playoffs and we're not stinking it up too bad. But this will do it for now. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. Leave some comments if you have any for me. If you like the series, you want to keep up with it, please subscribe. But I'll see you next time when we try to close out this first round of the playoffs. Thanks.